But first, we want to start out with a little bit of fun. We're going to get to the good news in just a second, but a little bit of fun. President Bush talking to C-SPAN. The reporter on C-SPAN asking him a question first. That's what you'll hear first. And he explains how busy he is. I love when he does this. I just love it. It's nothing but funny. Let's have a little fun. Here we go. Your president.
The House this week, 3 or 4 days, 36 hours of debate in a resolution that is likely to be very critical of your policies. First of all, will you be watching the debate, and will it at all influence your policies in the future?
In terms of watching the debate, I've got a lot to do. I'm not exactly sure what hours they'll be debating, but I got a pretty full day. I mean, like I started this morning at 6:45, and I've had meetings up until right now, so I haven't been watching anything.
But this will start tomorrow.
You know, I've got a full day tomorrow. I mean, it's not as if the world stops when the Congress does their duty. I'm receiving foreign guests, and it just depends on what my schedule looks like. And secondly, look, I already know what the debate is. I hear a lot of opinions, and a lot of people don't believe we can succeed in Iraq, and therefore I presume want to get out. That would be a disastrous course as far as I'm concerned.
There's a lot to like about that.
So I hear the voices.
I've heard it a couple times now, and so now I draw little different things from it. I like at the end when he realizes he's talked for like 45 straight seconds without a talking point. Mm-hmm. He's like, I can get one in here. Right. You know, a lot of people say we can't win.
So yeah, and that would be disastrous. Yeah. Yes. What I love is their latest talking point, and they beat it over and over and over, is failure in Iraq would be disastrous. Dude, we know that. And the person who brought you that failure is you.
Yeah, it's all
so, I mean, they're laying the groundwork for their own undoing, in a sense. They keep talking about how disastrous failure in Iraq is, and I guess they're going to try to blame it on the Democrats, but let's get real in 88 different ways. I mean, even if you don't think so and your nut base doesn't think so, a great majority of the country, at least 2/3, think you're the reason for the failure in Iraq. And you're right. It does have disastrous consequences, and we have you to thank for it. So, and of course, in that debate in the House, the Republican talking points have begun. And one of the talking points is, get this, they've flipped it around. Actually, Huffington Post has covered this really well, and they had quotes from a number of different Republican congressmen speaking during this debate, and they're all saying the same thing. They're saying that now the Democrats are for stay the course. Come on now. Now, come on. Seriously? They're saying, well, see, since the Democrats don't support the escalation, they like the status quo, and that they like to stay the course. No, they want redeployment, right? They want to get the hell out of there. Now you can't be for stay the course, and you can't be for this president and be against stay the course at the same time. But the Republicans love to have their cake and eat it too, of course.
And it's a sign of a very. I don't want to make light of it because it's a fairly serious condition. It's called talking point desperation. And
I know, Ben, please use the technical term, the scientific term, talking point desperitis.
That's right, it's talking point desperitis. And there's twitching, and you're like, we use stay the course. We use Rockies will stand down, Rockies will stand up, and we stand down, or whatever the hell it was. And then you're like, I'm out. Wait a minute, the Democrats will. When the Democrats stand up, we'll stand down. No, that makes no sense. That doesn't make it. But they're staying the course. Good. Do it.